Hello, friends, and welcome to 10 Points Under, where QuadPod makes things 4 times as good. This is Bigga Bullfrog, and joining me today for the first time is a newcomer to the channel, or at least newcomer to co-casting on the channel. I believe we've done at least a couple of your games before on the channel, but this is Shiftrex. Welcome, Shiftrex.
Hey, thank you. Really great to be on the show. I've watched quite a few. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm always really excited when people who watch the channel join in. It's fun to see the new faces. Well, yeah, not that we're seeing faces here, but it's fun to see the new people come through. It's exciting, and to get the new perspectives on the game as well, because I think that's probably one of the most valuable things that we could do on this channel is get those perspectives in here. So I'm excited to hear what you've got to say about this game. It'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, definitely looks exciting. Phantom Knights on both sides.
Right. Nice casual game of Phantom Knights v Phantom Knights with some filler in there as well. Not nothing too crazy going. So let's see. Just to preface this a little bit real quick, we've got here the finals game of Online Heroscape Season 42. This is the second quad pod tournament that they did, and so we've got Vegetarian versus Chris Perkins, who a couple pretty good players. I guess at this point we kind of expect to see people of their caliber in finals matches. They're pretty good, one might say, and I will say
They make for some exciting games.
they do. They really do. So I'm really excited for this one. This will be good. Over here on the left, we've got hang on, who did I say was on the left? Vegetarian, sorry. Vegetarian over here on the left.
Yep.
Running, so he's got his 2 squads of Phantom Knights, 4 Hoplotrons, Major X17, and Derek Guy. So there you go. There's his quad pod, or I guess his 2 of the quad pod. Anyway, that's the army that he ended up with. Over on the right, we've got Chris Perkins, and he has 3 squads of Phantom Knights, 2 squads of the 4th Massachusetts line, Guilty McCreech, and Himmelscrawl. So it's an interesting matchup. You kind of got a lot of squaddies over here, and then fewer figures but heavier hitters over on the left. So it'll be interesting going through this one.
Yeah, Jarrett Guy is a really sneaky figure. Just looking at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can really pull off some moves. I'll be excited to see how Veggie uses him. Going into this game, Shiftrex, I think, let's see. You mentioned earlier that in just like I don't know, just like a vacuum between Chris and Veggie. I think you said you like Chris over Veggie. Do you still think that? I think that's before we talked about armies. Do you still prefer that with the armies there? Does that change anything?
Uh, so I don't remember how this pans out, and I have not looked at this thread forever. But yes, I think that Chris should do some work here, just from the games I've played with him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd agree. I think I'd expect Chris to do pretty well. I won't say too much about my opinion because I did spoil myself accidentally. I had forgotten who wins this tournament, and then I looked at the thread and spoiled myself. So I won't say too much about that. But yeah, I always like to get those thoughts going in. So let's see. Do you have actually with that? Sorry, just a second question, kind of build off it. If you were playing this game, do you have an army that you would prefer to pilot?
Oh, geez. If I was doing it, I would take right side of the board. So I do like Veggie's army. Veggie's on the right, yeah.
Veggie's on the left, so you got Chris on the right.
Okay, yeah. I would take Chris's army here then, yeah. Emerald Scroll, really scary. And the mesos are kind of nice, even though you've got the extra defense against ranged attacks on Phantom Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Extra attack always works out better than extra defense for me.
Makes sense. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I like it. Knowing what your personal strengths are, or how things just tend to work out. I like it. That helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, that and Himmel is just so scary. We were talking about that in the Discord earlier today. Actually, the squads that Himmel wants to see and doesn't want to see.
Oh yeah.
PKs are a little bit worse because the four defense, obviously, but you can still just get a lucky run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that and I mean, totally realistic for her to just like not super likely, but totally realistic for her to just like take out a squad, maybe more, like take out some Hoplitron, something like that, with that threat range of being able to move and attack again. So yeah, pretty
Oh yeah,
scary figure on the
it's just
board.
nothing.
It's true. It's true. All right. So with that, we'll go ahead and we'll jump into this game. We'll let the players show us how it's done, and see. Eric guy look like interesting. Eric guy opening for veggie.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Yeah, that's so. I guess when I'm looking at Himmel, I'm usually thinking of saving her till later in the game. But I guess I don't know. I don't know if this is Chris's plan for this, but I could see a suicide Himmel doing okay, like disrupting tactics, maybe getting some good kills in.
Sure. I mean, maybe he doesn't see her as valuable because PKs can just spread out with it. They
Mm-hmm.
move flying. So start zone.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's actually probably the. I would probably make the mistake of trying to save Himmel, and I do think that actually would be a mistake. I definitely think early game. I'm just always way too conservative with stuff, and so I don't do the bum rush as much. But I think it'd be definitely good here. I've got to remember, Himmelscrawl is definitely a Sir Heroscape unit. It's a definitely a Sir Heroscape influenced unit, and thus is prone to the bum rushing.
Nothing wrong with that. I do the same thing with monks all the time. Works more often than people like to admit.
That's true. That's true. Monks are great for that. All right, got some PKs coming in, backing up Himmel here. Looks like.
Where do they go?
Where
Here
am I gonna
on
go?
200?
All right, all right.
Looks like good positioning.
Yeah, some pretty good development, and Veggie's going for an order marker on. So first Jarek, then Hoplitron, and now Phantom Knight. So Veggie's going for all three of the cards and trying to get some options up there, which I like.
Yeah, that's a really good spread. Looks like they're kind of eyeballing the southern glyph as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Holdier +1 once per turn hero. Yeah, it's definitely relevant here.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one for Veggie with the Hoplotrons. Let's see, Lordja Ivor, so range +1 up top. Not as useful. Actually, hang on. I
I
guess
mean, that'll
so.
give the mesos, right?
Say it again.
That'll give the mesos +1, right? But we don't like insubstantial shots anyway.
That's true. That's true. By bezels, you mean the fourth mass?
Oh yeah, fourth mass.
Okay. But yeah, yeah. That helped them. I actually just realized, Veggie. I guess Jarek has his ranged grenade attack, but other than that, Veggie doesn't have any
Ooh.
range in his army.
No, does not.
All right, let's see. So another squad of PKs moving up for Chris. Okay, so not the Himmelscrawl bum rush I was thinking it might be.
Yeah, me
Definitely,
neither.
yeah, definitely keeping the Himmelscrawl as potential for that. Like not just bum rush at this point, but still an aggressive play. But we'll see
Yeah,
how it
it's a
goes
good
here.
threat. Yeah, six
Hmm.
move, four attack dice.
Yeah, could still like. I mean, looks like there was only one order marker on Himmel, but could still like. I mean, run in here, attack, 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 attack. Win the game easy.
PKs on one. That looks fun.
Yeah, we'll see how they go in. Um, or if they go in. Chris Perkins,
Yeah, this
pretty
might be.
defensive player. I don't I don't expect him to swoop in too much. That was also kind of why I wasn't really expecting the Himmel early play.
Yeah, he's definitely super patient. Maybe we just see more development here.
That's what I would guess. Like maybe one goes in to get us to snag a spot. I don't know. Looks like, let's see, two order markers on Phantom Knights. So maybe if he like wants to claim this level 4 height first, maybe he goes there, but I don't think he goes much beyond that point.
Yeah, there's not really a point yet.
It'll be interesting. Some good development, and I'm still trying to figure out like so just going through this like I'm not. I guess just with this good development, I don't really think either player is really getting a huge advantage so far. Like Chris definitely has numbers, but Veggie's just got such harder hitting figures.
Yeah, and he's got some utility with Hoplotrons as well, which is
Hmm.
really annoying for positioning. Shield pushes doesn't let you really get a good spot if he rolls well.
Right, exactly. Couple shield pushes in a row will just wreck your figures and your position. Let's see. Hang on, Chris didn't pass his turn, right? Okay.
Yeah, it must have been because I was kind of hanging on there, saying, "Okay,
I was gonna say that
where's the
was
next one?"
Chris is patient, but not patient enough to pass a turn, I don't think.
Probably not. Probably not. I guess the question. Oh wow, he moved in. That is a cool spot. Takes the 4 height with the PK and then moves in to get a double engage with another.
Hmm. I think that's a good spot to go in. If he can thin out the Phantom Knight numbers, the fourth Massive probably got the game. I would guess against like unless X17 is able to engage with a bunch, but that's going to be hard against 8 fourth mass.
Yeah, that'd be very hard. I mean, maybe that's the plan here. Just fight with all the other units until they're done and get the defense boost with fourth mass and hope there's no more Phantom Knights.
Hmm. Emphasis on the hope there's no more Phantom Knights. I mean, there's only 6 of them, but even a couple will ruin the fourth mass's day.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And you've got that one that's the one that's positioned kind of weird on the northernmost 3 height, I think, right there.
Listen,
That one looks, yeah, it's kind of matched, but it looks like he might try to split by at some point. That would be fun.
yeah, it definitely has a root in. I like, actually really like this Phantom Knight v Phantom Knight dynamic where you could easily just slip past your opponent if you wanted to.
Yeah, such aggressive plays open up. Crazy.
Let's see, order marker on Jarek earlier. It looks like 3 skulls, 3 shields did not anything, unfortunately. That's always sad when your 3 skull attack gets blocked.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. OM3 on PKs. Where do we go here?
I probably well, it's like he's considering moving this one to okay. I was gonna say going for this back
Ooh, okay.
knight is probably pretty okay.
That
Um,
makes sense.
and then you can refill that spot from behind. I don't know if this one keeps going after Jarek Guy though. Jarek Guy seems well, and you got to get him at some point, but
You do, but what do you want to get him with? Because he's what, 3 defense, 5 life, exosuit.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
Okay, tying up some hops. Oh, and then double engaging. Yeah, Jarek Guy is always so weird for me when I play against him because I feel like if I try to commit to him, then he just like stealth suits his way out of everything. But when I play him, he'll like take like one random attack and then like take 3 wounds from it because stealth suit's great, but his own defense is not super. And so, well, I guess it's okay there, but like the 3 defense can fall to stuff easily, and so it's
Wow.
okay there. And oh shoot, hang on, what's the stealth suit cut off? Do you remember? Not
Let's see.
14, apparently.
No, he's 15.
50. Okay.
But yeah, that is exactly what you're talking about when you go versus Jarek. He just styles his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
See, where are the OMs here? Hoplatrons, PKs. Probably not. Probably X on Himmel for Chris.
Yeah, just keeping Himmel there to threaten stuff. Um, make Veggie think twice about going super in. But
Yeah,
I like
probably.
the
I
switch
mean,
to Hoplatrons though.
yeah, the Hoplatrons here are awesome. If we get some good pushes.
Does first. Oh, and so he's going for a Hoplatron snipe.
Ooh, that might work. They've got high defense.
Yeah, that we'll see if it works. Kind of
Crazy.
that six defense is kind of like feast or famine area with when you've only got one life.
Yeah, yeah, of course. That makes Hoplitron's better though.
Hmm.
Oh, see that?
Oh no, no. Chris Perkins second guesses his move. Riveting gameplay.
Oh,
Oh, actually, I like that a lot more.
okay.
Actually, so no order markers on Phantom Knights, so you can just come up here and go for a 5 defense attack, or not, or maybe not, or maybe not.
Exploring all options. Because I mean, that's an argument to be made. If you attack sleeping Phantom Knights, can the Hoplitrons really get more than one attack off to retaliate?
Yeah, no, it's I. Yeah, I don't think they've really got any good attacks if he goes up there. So I really like that move. I don't know. Maybe he
Oh,
wants
did
to
you have to
keep
do those?
them tied down with this one still, though. I don't know. But I think sending like at least this guy up north, or those two, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll see. Ooh, looks like he's thinking about the third really hard.
Yeah, might even consider just totally getting out of there. Maybe. Yeah, he's just
Oh wow,
taking off.
that is yeah. Like Veggie had to relog in.
Yeah, that poor gimmicky interface sometimes.
Oh, the attack rolls are painful.
That is painful. Interesting. So I always struggle with the strategic retreat there because I like that he's like, okay, hang on, now you can't attack me, which is cool, but also he lost his attack there, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
gave up one. Yeah, you're right.
And you're giving a little bit more
Gave up
map
one.
control to Veggie, but that's also not. I mean, how much map control is he getting when he's only moving 2 figures per turn? I don't know. Like the strategic retreat, I enjoy watching it. When it's other people doing it and I don't have to suffer the consequences, if any.
Of course. I
But I
mean,
would
I would
say
just
Chris
rather
knows what he's
consider
doing
it
better than I
all.
would.
Definitely, of course. Let's see, and we've only lost one figure, right?
Well, that's true. Yeah, just the one Phantom Knight so far.
Jared Guy's taken one, so it's not nothing has really changed except board position, and Veggie is really clumped up and really turtled right now.
Hmm.
I don't know. Veggie's position is probably. Do you think it's the better one right now?
As far as board position goes, I do like it. It does depend. I think it mostly depends on if Hoplitron defense holds out. Because it is. Well, I feel like Veggie actually has the swingier figures in general. Um, but like if you can use Hoplotrons to kill these Phantom Knights, or maybe it depends on if Phantom Knight defense holds out. Actually, ooh, wow.
Yikes.
I was gonna say, like, if he kept his figures up here, and if he was able to like trade Hoplotrons with Phantom Knights, and I think he's in a pretty good position because he's more forward, and you catch the fourth on low ground. But if these figures all die now, holy cow, 3 for 3, dang.
That makes up for earlier. Oh, geez.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, holy cow.
Oh, here comes the shield push.
Push back, 4 skulls, nice, not bad. Um, and a second kill. All right, so so like you were saying, started off pretty tame game, just a lot of positioning, and then blood everywhere. Or I guess
Yeah, and
circuitry and ectoplasm everywhere.
yes. And then we're back up to even basically,
Yeah,
and back on PK.
and I actually, so I've got to say, I that's probably one of my favorite things about watching a Chris Perkins game or a veggie game in general, especially when they're playing against each other, is I feel like it's a lot of good positioning. And then like position skirmish, position skirmish, and just trying to get like those wins in those skirmishes that push you ahead for the game.
Totally agree. I feel like it's also nicer to see lower amount of activations too. I've been watching so many games with Blood Boil lately.
Oh yeah.
But it's, hey, here's an orc. Now all your stuff is dead.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Boy, what do we do here?
That's a good question because that earlier round went great for Chris, but now with so he's got two forward. Oh no, wait, hang on. There's a third. He's got some forward Phantom Knights. It's just where does he want to go with them? I do like that spot. That's
Um,
always a good one, I think.
yeah, definitely. Veggie was covering that earlier with a hop and then moved it. Ooh, double engage there too.
Nice. Going for a kill on the hop and gets it.
Savage. Hoplitron kills are big.
Yeah. Especially at 35 points per figure. That's a lot each time that six defense doesn't through for you.
Oh yeah.
Push down.
Here's the push. Okay. All right.
And then guarding himself. I like it. So some pretty good moves on both sides, I would say. Although I would say at this point, I'm probably preferring Chris's position. Looks like
Yeah.
numbers is doing pretty well in this game.
The defense did not hold out.
Yeah, I feel that too because I've played Hobbs. Well, I guess not as much recently, but in the past I've played them a pretty good amount of times, and sometimes you just like if you get those low rolls on six defense early on, it hurts so much. Like six defense is pretty consistent, or at least you expect it to be consistent. But sometimes you're gonna roll low, and if that's early on, then ouch, does that hurt?
Yeah, I feel like six defense is super deceptive, especially
Mm-hmm.
because it feels so great when you get that random max shield roll.
Right.
Wow. Okay, Chris takes initiative, one order marker on the fourth.
So,
You think that's real or bluff?
well, lately he's been bluffing with Himmel Scrawl, so it could be real. Although at the same time, I'm not. Well, you get a little bit of ground.
Yeah, he could develop. Nothing great to shoot at.
Yeah, exactly. Unless he's expecting to lose ground, which I don't think you would. Like, he doesn't have tons of. Well, two squads of Phantom Knights compared to the rest of the board state. Two squads of Phantom Knights is pretty solid to go with for a round.
Yeah, it is. Even if Veggie gets a perfect 3 kills or something, it's still not devastating.
Yeah, yeah.
He wants that Northern Phantom Knight dead so badly, though.
He really does.
He moved another one up there.
Just leave the board, please.
205, 202. Oh wow,
All right, not bad, not bad for Veggie.
good
We'll see what his
exchange.
hops can.
What can they reach?
Exactly.
Mm,
No, I think Chris is using or has been using his mobility really, really well this game.
yeah, it's gonna be
Ah, the
tough to beat.
X17. I like it.
Ooh, chains up the Phantom. Pops it.
There you go. Gotta say, X17 pet favorite unit. Like, not great, obviously, but he's got a special place in my heart.
Of course, I'd love to see him used more.
Like into range, you just feel bad, but if you go into melee with him, your opponent feels so bad.
Of course. Like, oh, I see you brought Gilbert. He's no
Yep.
longer moving anywhere. PKs. Where do we go now? X17 creates a bit of a bubble there next to
Hmm.
Jarrett.
Yeah, definitely don't want to engage with
So,
that.
yeah, so he'd have to go deep for that. Or does he just keep trying to kill the Northern PK over and over? He doesn't like that one.
I would love it. Not that I mean, I don't think Chris is gonna do this, but I know sometimes in my games with other people or in my own games, you just get that like one figure that won't die, and it totally ruins your game plan. And you just and like I've had times where I'm like, this thing won't die. Okay, I'm just like, I've got some resources. I'll just throw another guy at it or something like that, and then it just like totally ruins the whole game for me because I overcommit for the one figure because I'm frustrated with it, and it just doesn't work out. So yeah, don't think Chris will make that mistake, but it would be
No,
funny.
no, probably not. I think everybody else makes that mistake though. All of us regular players.
Oh yeah, yeah.
More important, more important to kill that figure. It's fine.
You just need that personal victory.
Exactly. Oh, you want for a retreat? A bit of a retreat here?
Okay, interesting. A little bit of an advance there, which is interesting because then X17 can get that guy. It looks like he's trying to deny attacks, but
He
or
does
wait.
have the order marker on the fourth, right?
Oh, true, true. So he could be baiting him in.
That would be fun.
Derek guy though.
Where it's debate.
I mean, he may have just been predicting the Jarek guy order marker and known that Jarek guy wouldn't be able to get to any of them anyway, other than grenade, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Ooh, over onto the two height. Okay.
All right. Oh, and third is on PKs.
Cool. Okay. See, I wonder Chris's northern PK is in position to grab that glyph all by itself. I wonder if he
Oh,
did that on
true.
purpose. Just to grab for later.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate 7 range fourth mass.
Well, that sounds like a perfectly balanced game of Heroscape. Jared gets double engaged.
Triple engaged. Oh, okay. So he's just going for Jarek.
That's how to do it.
Yeah? Well, maybe. Okay, okay, okay. We'll see.
Oh,
We'll see. Maybe, maybe. Okay, two
okay. Two
wounds.
wounds.
Not bad. Not what you were hoping after seeing your rolls, but not bad.
We take those. We take those.
Yeah.
Oh, Jarek doesn't get the counter kill.
That's rough. Man, that 5
Yeah,
attack is not going through for Jarek.
you hate to see it. Big numbers, no rolls.
Right, right.
Okay, so end of round. Where do they go here? I think Chris just loads up on PKs and keeps pushing, right?
Yeah. Well, let's see. 2 on PKs, 2 on fourth. So it looks like he will be making the switch to fourth.
Gary. Question is, what does Veggie need to do?
That is an excellent question. I'm actually
Does he
surprised
go
he
on?
hasn't been using his Phantom Knights more because, like, I'm kind of hoping. I mean, he lost initiative, but like if you put Order
Mhm.
Marker 1 on Phantom Knights, you could get some good hide attacks here.
Yep, that's a possibility. Or is that just his? Did he resign it to late game reserve?
Right? Could be.
Because Hoplatrons and X17 could make some good plays if these PKs don't just run away.
Right.
Oh,
Man, the
ouch.
kills with these PKs, holy cow.
That hurts so bad.
Like Phantom Ninjas popping all over the place and taking out targets.
X17. Yeah. X17 tries. Oh, he gets it?
Okay, okay, there you go.
Big
Okay,
roll.
yeah, nice kills in return.
Yeah, he needed that. Chris down to one squad of PKs. Emerald Scroll just still sitting in the middle of the board.
Yeah. Really expected her to be used by now.
No, just centerpiece. That's all. On the fourth.
Just pure
Oh no.
intimidation.
And he does have that glyph.
Oh, yeah. Fourth mass coming in. Man, even just 2 squads of 4th, so potent.
Yeah, it's just so demoralizing to have to deal with them after everything else.
Mm-hmm. Going for the Jarek guy pick.
Ooh, Jarek holds out.
Yeah, defense has been pretty good, even though his 5 attack has not been.
Yeah,
All right.
like 17 refuses to take damage there.
What are bullets? He says for now.
Oplatron play. Let's go.
All right, getting a couple kills, couple more kills.
That's
Not
definitely
bad.
what he needed.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say
No,
I wouldn't say Veggie's in the best position, but he's not out yet. Like that Hoplitron defense can hold. Like it's been a little flimsy so far, but it could just start shaping up against those 4th, and then they can, like, they've got strong enough attacks. Could see a
definitely
bit of
good. Is what do you do here? Do you take the weight and fire shots into 7 defense, or do you move back? Because if it doesn't work, you get engaged.
right, exactly. I'm not sure what I would do. This is one of those moments where I'm like, I'm glad it's not me that's playing this game.
Oh, he shoots at Jarek. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, gets a kill, or sorry, a wound. Well, yeah,
Yeah, one more win left.
and Jarek's a champion.
Oh, gonna have to try that figure out again. I missed something with him.
Obviously, he is just a defender, not an attacker.
Maybe Veggie has a better technique for when he rolls.
Do you ever get those rolling superstitions where you're like, okay, I've got to, like, even online, I had a superstition for a while where I'm like, I've got to hold down the button for a little bit longer before I let go to roll the dice, and that was my little superstition to make myself roll better.
Oh yeah, my current one is I try never to roll initiative before somebody. Always after.
Oh, nice, nice.
It doesn't work. It makes me feel better though.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. Like
Oh,
with mine, if I roll wrong, I'm like, oh, okay, I just didn't do it right that time. Next time.
exactly. Operator error.
All right,
Let's
let's
see
see.
where the markers top,
There we
split,
go. There's a
phantom.
grenade. Wait,
That could have been nasty.
yeah. Oh, only 3 range on it. I was thinking 4 range.
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Get right there. That would so good. And some musket fire. Going for the
Oh,
hop. Hop's
what a
holding out.
beast
All
in there.
right. And then Phantom Knight. Yes, a Phantom.
Yeah, Phantom Knight deserved it. He a good spot for him. He wasn't wanted.
Yep, yep. And Hoplitron's doing some work. All right, all
That.
right.
So what's your goal here if you're veggie? You're out all the 4th, just immediately.
Yeah, well, that's the tough part, because do you go low or do you try to take care of Himmelscrawl before you go down for the low ones? I think is the big question there. Oh, and Chris is spreading out. Of course,
Oh no.
because why not make them even more annoying? It's a good
Of
strategy.
course,
Good strategy. I'm not trying to knock it at all.
the best strategy. Hey, they're 4th mass. They're not Mara Warriors. It's okay.
It's true. That's true. At least they won't be coming back for ever.
And as long as Himmel's alive, he doesn't get the extra defense.
That's true. So do you try to leave him alive? Or, well, I guess, let's see. You've also got a Phantom Knight up here, and you've got Guilty over here. So
That's true.
I don't feel too bad if I killed Himmelscrawl.
Yeah, probably not.
But you've also got the option of like, do you just kind of bring in X17 to deal with Himmelscrawl? Because X17 will do work on Himmelscrawl.
Oh yeah, no issues there.
I like it. That's a good spread from Chris for just making this painful for Veggie.
Oh, of course. That's beautiful. Wow, one shield on 8 dice. We're hanging on.
And
Rare and a dream. Deathwalker rolls right here.
there you go. Holds out with it. Awesome possum. So X17 moving in. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, Himmelscrawl. This is one. It's one of those moves. I wonder if it was like intentional. Himmelscrawl there as a screen for your late game fourth mass. I don't think that was the intention, but it sure worked out pretty well.
it is. If nothing else, she's just large and annoying right there.
Mm-hmm. And just in the perfect like crossroads to be like, no, you can't get at these guys, and if you're up here, you can't really get at these guys. So, you know, hanging out.
Of course.
Himmelscrawl also best used as a defender, apparently.
Yes, definitely. Sleeper defender. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, wake and fire? Okay. Just waiting for the defense to run out.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately for Veggie, it looks like his low rolls were early on. Like, I mean, I guess he's gotten some low rolls since then, but they haven't matched up at the right time. But it looks like the variance
Hey,
is hitting his way now.
yeah, working out well now. Yes, this is going to be painful to chase everything down.
Oh yeah.
But he gets initiative. That's big.
Going
Immediate X17 move.
the immediate whiff. Oh no.
That's okay. It's okay, Cyberclaw, right?
Yeah, yeah. Plus for that one, at least he's got +4 defense. So
Exactly.
1/4 you don't need to worry about. Only what? Oh, 6 more, 5 more right now. Oh,
Yep.
and the blank.
Oh no.
Oh, and the 2 shield. Oh no.
Oh, how many? Did he just lose 2 order markers there?
I think he might have. Oh, I don't know. And there goes Derek Guy. So yeah.
Yikes. That
Dang.
just too quick.
And just like that, the momentum has shifted. And
Welcome to the fourth mass game where we all just stand still and shoot.
woo!
Exciting gameplay.
Riveting action. Glued to your screen. Execution squad on
Yeah.
Major X17. Maybe.
We say that though.
As they
X17
fire
just walks
blanks.
through everything. Surprise, X17 actually just kills all of these figures one by one.
I would love that so much. I so want that to happen.
We all want to be on not on the receiving end of a game like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, good height, and yep, just lots of shooting.
Boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
pew
there's one.
pew. Okay, 2 wounds
There's two.
there. 3 life left on X17. Can he make it?
X17 is always a bit weird. I forget that he has so much life.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's super beefy. Until,
Yeah, like
until he fights fourth mass.
he Everyone thinks they're great until they face the first match.
It is true. It is true. And
Oh,
that's the game. All right. So, good game, fun game. Kind of a sad game for X17 there at the end. Oh, that's gotta be disheartening.
it was, but in mid game, it looked like it could swing back the other way. There was some potential. It was really cool to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly. I think like Chris is able to eke out a lead early on and kind of start snowballing that. But like you said, Veggie did look like he had the comeback going on. Um, like he was getting good positions and his Hoplitron defense started holding in. And so I'm like, hey, maybe he does pull it off, even though I know that Chris wins this game because I accidentally looked at it earlier. But one of those games where like, hey, maybe there is a chance, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what happens. You lose the Hoplitrons, and then they just shoot X17. So
That's why we don't trust defense rolls ever. Attack rolls
it's
always
true.
far superior.
Just VNOC Vipers all the time.
Hey, it works. It works.
No, it really does. And the best part of playing VNOC Vipers is once in a while you get one defense. And once in a while, you actually block something with that one defense. And there's no more demoralizing thing to do to your opponent than block with a VNOC Viper.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
It's
It's
like
terrible.
once every, I don't know, 5+ games. But still, it's, it's that moment that you live for.
Oh, definitely. Really cool. I think Veggie played it really well though. I mean,
Hmm.
what was his only other option? Just rush fourth mass in the start zone with Phantoms?
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. I think because if he rushes fourth mass, then he doesn't have enough Phantom Knights to tango with the 3 squads from Chris. So I think slow rolling was good. I think he was playing well. I think Chris just was able to use the mobility of the Phantom Knights really really well and get those leads, get those little advantages, and then be able to clean up with fourth mass. Um, I mean, there were probably some smaller plays that Veggie could have, a few other options. I can't think of any like big misplays or things where I'm like, oh, I definitely would have done that differently. But
Oh yeah.
um, I'm like, even if he did, I don't. Honestly, I think it kind of comes down to matchup for this one, and I think Chris played the matchup really, really well.
Totally agree.
Which is one of the fun things of Quadpod. I like that there's a little bit of draft going on there, and a little bit of that matchup playing out stuff stakes. I don't know. Um, and I don't remember what other armies were available. I don't know if the draft could have gone differently, but I mean, for what it was, great game. I love watching Chris and Veggie play, like watching them play together, and I mean, it is definitely a good finals game.
Yeah, fantastic finals game. I have to go back and watch some more of these actually. Phantom Knights, maybe I should take them a bit more often. Chris just makes it look so easy to use them like that.
Right? Yeah, just in and out and in and out and choosing his engagements. I totally agree. And like I said, with like the little retreats that he did, I'd mess them up, but like he's got a really good sense of the timing and pacing for that. So
Yeah, both players are reading order markers really well.
oh yeah, yeah, really impressive gameplay. Makes me a little jealous, not gonna lie, little jealous here over here, but it's okay, it's okay.
Yep, yep. We all feel that way. That's okay. We just got to play more games with them.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just need to play more games in general right now. I need to. I need to get my life in order. Why aren't I playing more Heroscape? I do miss the tournaments.
Number
I need
one
to get in more
priority.
tournaments.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
But so with that, yeah, fun game, and thank you so much for joining for this one, Shiftrex. I think this is an excellent game for especially for a new face to get some initial thoughts on Line 4.
Hey, Definitely. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to see this episode come out and wait to see the other games that you have lined up to record.
Yeah, I'm super excited for them as well. Before we sign off, do you have anything that you would like to share or say or etc. You know, whatever. You know, Mike's yours if you'd like it.
I don't know. Season 44 is just starting. We've only had one round. Super excited to go into the next one. I'm playing a monk army there because it's Delta. Got a few discounts there.
Nice, awesome. I'll have to see if I can catch more of those games. So Vichi's just ended, and boy, did I only get one game out of that. So I'm hoping to get more of those. But yeah, no, this Delta format, it's really good stuff. I'm impressed with the work that's been put into it and the armies that have come out of it. So lots of good stuff going on there. Hopefully we can get more action with that.
For sure, Delta's on fire. There's only something like 3 or 4 repeated figures across all the entries. All the armies are super diverse. There's some great stuff.
Yeah, definitely agreed there. It's something that, I'll be honest, Delta has for a long time not been super interesting to me, but seeing the work that's been put into it lately, not that there wasn't work being put into it before. Sorry, I shouldn't like make it sound like people before weren't doing it, but it's more, I guess, the timing of like basically where I'm at with Heroscape, and also seeing like, you know, all this new Delta resurgence happening. I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should give it a shot. Maybe this is pretty cool stuff. And I mean, it looks like it. The results show that it's pretty cool stuff. So something I'm looking more and more at jumping into myself.
For sure, awesome time.
All right, so with that, we'll call it there for the video. Thank you again so much, Shiftrex, for joining for this one, and viewers, of course, thank you for viewing. Always remember what a glorious world it is that we live in, and this will be 10 points. Under and out.